Hello everybody, my name is Varshini and today I'll be running a drama session for Polka Theatre based on the story In the Winter Wood by Jan Blake. If you haven't watched the play at Polka Theatre or heard about the story, don't worry, I'll be telling you a little bit about the story and you can go back onto the Polka website and watch Jan herself telling you the story. Now, here's what you'll need for our drama session today. Some space so that you can move around without hitting anything or anyone, a bottle of water in case you get thirsty, and some items of winter clothing because we're going into the winter wood and it might get cold. For example, if you can grab a winter jacket and a scarf, that would be great. And if you could, 2 other different scarves if you have them, or tea towels. Otherwise, just one would be enough. Now, if you need some time to go grab these items, you can pause the video and do that now. Great! Before we go into our drama session, let me tell you a little bit about the story In the Winter Wood that you will hear from Jan. I'm going to be doing some actions whenever I talk about some of the characters in the story. Now feel free to do those actions with me. So our story starts off like this. One morning in the cold, cold winter wood, an old Jamaican lady decided that she was going to make some cornmeal porridge for herself. And so she went into the kitchen and added all the ingredients into a pot and stirred as the porridge boiled and boiled. She stirred and stirred as the porridge boiled and boiled. She then took the pot off the stove and left it to cool. She walked away for a bit, but when she came back, the porridge and the pot was missing. She then saw her cat, who used to be a very thin cat, but was now a very fat cat. And so she asked him, "Why are you so fat?" To which he replied it was because he had eaten the porridge and the pot. And he said that he was going to eat the old Jamaican lady too, and he did. Uh-oh. Our story then follows our cat, who goes into the winter wood and finds other characters to eat. And I'm going to tell you who these characters are right now. He first meets a short, squat man. So we could do that, a short, squat man. And then he meets a man who drinks a lot. So we call him Sure Does Drink a Lot. And you can do that action for him. Very good. We then see a posh lady with a fur coat. And so we're just going to wrap her hands like this. The posh lady with the fur coat. The cat then eats 5 flying birds. And so you can fly around the room for me. Very nice. And then our cat eats 7 dancing girls. So you can do this. And he then eats a clever little girl who's reading a book. And a bishop. The last character he meets is a woodsman with an axe in his hand. And then what happens? When the cat tries to eat the woodsman, they get into a fight, and the woodsman cuts the cat into half. And all our characters start coming out. Do you remember who our characters are? Let's go through them again. So, when the woodsman cut our fat cat into half, all the characters and the things that the cat has eaten start coming out of the cat. So we have our bishop, our clever little girl who was reading a book, and the book. We have our 7 dancing girls who come out as well. And then we have the 5 flying birds. We have the posh lady with the fur coat. We have Sure Does Drink a Lot. And short, fat, squat man. And don't forget the first person that he ate. Do you remember who that first person was? That's right, the old Jamaican lady. When the old Jamaican lady came out and she said, and saw everyone, and she said, "Oh, would everyone like to come over to my house for some cornmeal porridge?" Everyone agreed. She went back to the house with everyone and she cooked them porridge again. She took the porridge and the pot, put it off the stove, but when she came back, it was gone again. And she saw the fat cat again. What do you think happens next? Well, I'll let you listen to Jen telling you the story so that you can find out. Great! Now we're ready for our drama session. Before we do that, we're going to do a very simple warm-up. The first thing we're going to do is find some space, and we're going to try and reach for bowls of porridge. So imagine that there are bowls of porridge up there in the sky, and you're trying to reach with your right hand to grab one bowl of porridge and your left hand to grab another bowl of porridge, and we're going to do that together. Here we go. And grab, and grab. Very nice, everyone. Great. Now we're going to try and grab bowls of porridge from the side. So let's try that. Very good. One more time to the side. Great. Now imagine there are bowls of porridge on the floor and you're grabbing bowls of porridge from there. So let's grab bowls of porridge on the floor. Very good. And one more. And another one. Great. Very nice work, everyone. Now, we're going to stretch a little bit more, and this time we're going to stretch our hips. So we're going to do some hip rotations. Very good. And the other way. Excellent work. Now, you should be feeling a little bit warm. Let's warm up our backs. Imagine there is a piece of string that is holding you from the top of your head to the ceiling. And this string is going to pull you forwards, just like so. Ooh, very nice. And it's pulling you all the way down till your back is rolled and you're going all the way down and swinging your arms while you're down there. Excellent work, everyone. Now the same piece of string is going to pull you up all the way back up. Very nice. Good work. We're now going to warm up our voice. So the first thing we're going to do is pat our chest a little bit and make a soft R sound, like so. Good. Now stretch your arms up high and like a bendy banana bend to one side. And this time we're going to pat gently where our rib cages are and do the R sound. Good work. And the other side. Now let's wake our whole body up and pat arms. The other arm. Very good. Your back. Down your tummy. Down your thighs and all the way down to your feet. And back up again. Back up to your tummy. Back up to your shoulders. And down your arms. And up. And the other arm. And up. Ooh, you should be feeling quite warm now. Now we also need to work our facial muscles because we're going to use them to create lots of characters. So when I say raisin face, you're going to squeeze your face as tightly as you can and make it really small, like so. Can you do that? Excellent. Very nice. And when I say pumpkin face, you're going to open up your eyes and your mouth and stretch your face. Make it as big as you can, like so. Very good. Let's try that. When I call out raisin face, you're going to do raisin face. When I call out pumpkin face, you will do pumpkin face. Now I might go really fast, so let's see if you can keep up. Here we go. Raisin face. Pumpkin face. Raisin face. Pumpkin face. Pumpkin face. Raisin face. Raisin face, pumpkin face, raisin face, pumpkin face. Well done, everyone. You should be feeling quite warmed up. Now we're going to end our warm-up with the rubber chicken. All we need to do with that is count on each arm and leg for 6 counts, 4 counts, 2, and then 1. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. And now you go all the way down and jump up and say rubber chicken. Rubber chicken. Well done, everyone. Great. That is our warm-up. Now, if you feel like you need a sip of water, you can go get that now. And when you come back, we'll be ready for our drama session. Welcome back, everyone. Let's create our cat. What do you think a cat looks like? Does it have whiskers? A long tail? Is it thin or fat? Now let's play a quick game of frozen pictures. I'm going to call out 1, 2, 3 and then say freeze, and you're going to freeze into a cat. Any pose that you think looks like a cat. This is your cat. So perhaps your cat might look like this, or this, or doing this. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, freeze! And hold it very still. Can you think of another pose? Let's try another pose. 1, 2, 3, freeze! Well done, everybody. Now, have a think of how your cat might smell like. Does he smell like grass? Maybe he smells like bananas. Has he been eating bananas all day? Think about whether your cat is soft to touch, or is he very hard? What does your cat like to eat? Is it milk? And how does your cat eat the milk? Do they lick it from a dish? What sound does your cat make? Meow. Is it a very soft meow? Or is it a very loud, deep meow like this? Meow. Let's have a few seconds playing around with our cat's meow. You try. How soft is your cat's meow? Let's try a small, soft meow. 1, 2, 3. Meow. Can you go even softer? Meow. And now go really big and loud. Meow, meow. Well done, everyone. Excellent. Now, how do you think your cat moves? Do they move very slowly? Does your cat go all the way down to the floor? Or does the cat move really fast? Now let's have a few seconds playing around with how our cat might move around the room. So use the space that you have. Become your cat and move around. Let's move around really slowly. Very good. Oh, maybe your cat smells something. What does he smell? And he heard a sound and he wants to run away, so he moves really quickly. Good job, everyone. Well done. Now that you've created your cat, we can take our cat into the winter wood for an adventure. Now, the winter wood is going to be very cold. So let's get ready to go into the cold. You'll need your winter wear. So if you have prepared a jacket, you can grab it now. and wear it like so. And perhaps you might even want to wrap up with a scarf, because I hear it gets really, really cold. Great, we are now ready to go into the winter wood. But before we do that, I'd like to tell you about the special sound that our fat cat's paws make when he moves around. And it goes something like this. Pad, 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 pad. Did you get that? Pad, 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 pad. Well done. We're going to move around our space and explore this special sound that our fat cat paws make. Let's go really quietly. Pad, 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 pad. Well done. Now let's go really quietly and really slowly. Pad, 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 pad. Well done. Now can we try going really loudly and really quickly? Pad, 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 pad. Pad, 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 pad. Well done. Now would you like to try that on your own? And you can go really slow, or really quiet, or really quick. Excellent work, everyone. Let's get ready to go into the winter wood with our fat cat. Now, the first thing our fat cat does is he walks around really quietly. So, let's go into the winter wood really quietly. Shh. And what do you see? Some tall trees? Very good. And what do you hear? Some birds? Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, look, the snow is falling. Did you bring with you the other scarf? Let's take our scarf and cover ourselves to protect us from the snow falling as we walk around. Very nice. Very good, everyone. And look, we've just seen some tall grass. And our cat is going to go through the tall grass like so. So take your scarf. And we're going to cut through the tall grass with this sound. And it goes like this. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Can you try that with me? Ready? Go. Swish, 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 swish. Let's do it really fast this time. Swish, 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 swish. Well done, everyone. Oh, look. We've now come to a river. So you want to take that same scarf and put it on the floor. And we're going to try and jump over the river. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and jump. Well done. Excellent work, everyone. Now, we've come through a long way into the winter wood and we've got snow all over us. So let's brush off the snow. From your shoulders, from your arms, from your tummy, off your head. Very good. Now, do you remember some of the characters that our fat cat eats in the story? Well, for the purpose of this drama session, I've picked 3 characters that he's going to eat. The first one is the old Jamaican lady. Do you remember the pose for the old Jamaican lady? Good. And the 5 flying birds? Great. And the 7 dancing girls? Nice. Now we're going to add a little bit more to create the characters. So you can pick up your scarf again. And whenever we're talking about the old Jamaican lady, you can wrap your scarf like so. And when we're talking about the 5 flying birds, we're going to use our scarf and fly like the birds. Yeah, and you can fly around your space. Very nice, everyone. And when we're talking about the 7 dancing girls, you can wrap your scarf like so. And and do this for the 7 dancing girls. Great work! Would you like to do that with me in a little game? Great! When I call out the different characters, you're going to do the actions. Old Jamaican lady. Very nice. 5 flying birds. Good job. 7 dancing girls. Great. Now you can play with these characters even more after the drama session using your scarves or other props. Now, what else do you think our fat cat might eat? Let's hear some suggestions. An orange? Let's have our fat cat eating an orange then. Well done. Let's have another suggestion. A train. Let's eat the train. Well done, everyone. Oh, I think we have one more suggestion coming up. A dinosaur. Now this dinosaur is really big. So are you going to fit it into your mouth? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Our fat cat is now ready to go home. Let's go back the way we came. Remember the river? And we're going to jump over the river at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. And then we have to swish through some grass. So have your scarf like so and go swish, 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 swish. And then we used our scarf to protect us from the snow as we walked around. Very nice, everyone. And last but not least, we walked quietly back to our house. Good. And as the cat walked into the house, what was the sound that his paws make? Pat, 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 pat. Well done, everyone. And because we're now back and it's warm, you can take out your winter clothing. And we're going to play a final game called Musical Statues. Our cat is very happy that he had such an adventurous day. So I'm going to play some music. And when the music stops, you're going to freeze in position, like so. And when the music starts again, you're going to keep dancing. So let's try that now. So keep dancing around and stop when the music stops. And freeze and hold that position. Well done. And go. Freeze. Very good. Well done, everyone. That was excellent work. We're now going to do a cool down before we end our drama session. So, hands by the side and take a deep breath in and breath out. Deep breath in and breath out. Very nice. And we're going to stretch our arms far and wide and wrap it around ourselves to give ourselves a big hug. Good. And give yourself 3 pats on the back. 1, 2, 3. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3 for a job well done. Don't forget to go back to the Polka website to watch Jan telling you the story in the winter wood. And then you can download the activity sheets and do them at home. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have fun, everyone. Bye.